It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Wow.
Tonight's broadcast will...
We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the New York Knicks facing Pittsburgh. So the New York starting five. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Robinson. And it's Redick in at the 2 spot. Now here's Beverly. Aldridge kicks to Howard. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Great D that time from Redick. Well, it was Pittsburgh winning their last game against the 76ers.
And Bradley Beal earning that first All-Star nod in 2018. A top 20 scorer. He can hurt you from just about anywhere on the court.
And Leonard gets it to go.
That's a quick move, and that's a soft touch. That's mid-range opportunities for Kawhi Leonard to cash in on.
And Beverly kicks to Batum. The pass to Howard. Beverly against Bledsoe. Right wing. Passes it to Howard. 5 to shoot. Beal from long range. That shot misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
Well, 9 times out of 10, if you can't take advantage of the freebies at this level, the outcome is not going to be in your favor.
Teams are trying to finish the season, Brent, with some energy. The reduction of back-to-backs has obviously helped make that a reality.
Well, Adam Silver deserves a ton of credit for approaching the schedule change the way he has the past couple of seasons.
Thinking about the quality of the game.
Yeah, because it is. The quality of the product can make sure that your star players can play as many games as possible. And it's still extremely difficult for those guys to get up for 82 games. They still need their rest. But at least the league has addressed it. The league has given more opportunities for guys to find quality rest in between competition. And hopefully we'll see more players have health. We've not seen that translate into health, but I hope it happens this season.
Me too. Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Bledsoe, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And that's going to be a foul on Pittsburgh.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
For Pittsburgh, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Beverly kicks to Aldridge. Count that one.
Such a threat to score from mid-range, but on the inside can do some damage as well.
Bledsoe against Beverly. From 12 feet out. Outside for Bledsoe. Lets it go from deep. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
The Knicks leading by 3. Now it's sent it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach David Fizdale.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to be successful, they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees, unquote, every time the ball goes into the post. If they don't, he thinks they're going to be in for a long night. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Aldridge. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Outside, Batum. It's good from the top of the key. Batum's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, credit there. Somehow finds a way to knock that one in.
Bledsoe passes to Leonard. Back to Bledsoe. There's the 3. Bledsoe with another miss. Pittsburgh trails by 3 to the inside. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Batum.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Bledsoe with it. 14 points from him the last game against Miami. Pass to Leonard. Takes the 13-footer. And no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a And welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Sabonis is out there with Robinson. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Now here's Batum. And so it looks like Pittsburgh will retain possession here. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. Here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pittsburgh working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Batum.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
Here is Bledsoe. Following the basket by Dwight Howard. Sabonis kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Batum. Leonard, no luck.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
Batum finds Beverly, and it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Well, if you can use your speed on offense, why not use it on defense? Eric Bledsoe with the quick hands to swat that shot back.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Pittsburgh. They trail by 1. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And talk about a battle that just kept going on. It really is a good feeling bringing home a double overtime win. And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
You look at the New York Knicks, desperate to compete again and get themselves back into the playoffs. Remember, 1973, their last championship year, with the likes of Willis Reed, Walt Frazier, Earl the Pearl Monroe. Maybe they could use a couple of those guys now.
Now here is Robinson. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Redick for 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step is becoming a better leader. He said, "Sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality, and as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader." Kevin?
Good story, D.A. Thank you. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Maybe he's not the most aggressive defender or the most physical, but Aldridge does have mobility. That time he sends it back.
Redick passes to Bledsoe.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Beal from long range. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Now Bledsoe. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Just not his night so far, guys.
Beal dishes to Beverly. And yes, it's good.
The strength from Patrick Beverly is impressive. Takes the punishment. I don't think he minds it one bit and still converts.
Pittsburgh shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now here's Bledsoe. Outside Leonard. Back to Bledsoe. And And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum.
The leadership that Bledsoe keeps stepping further and further into. This is a guy you can count on to take and make big shots.
Pittsburgh has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the pass to Beverly. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Batum fires the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think? And now with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. They've got Batum. Howard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Beverly in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. Getting open in the NBA, not an easy task, and there are a lot of players that are so good moving off the ball.
I think the first couple guys that come to mind are J.J. Redick and Kyle Korver. Old school style in which they operate like a Rip Hamilton. And if you go back, Mitch Richmond, where they're using a multitude of screens, seemingly never stopping during an offensive possession and causing some kind of confusion. So J.J. and Kyle Korver are still doing exemplary jobs of off-ball movement.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Dwight Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Batum. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Beal on the wing. And the shot falls short this time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Howard kicks to Beverly. Outside, Batum. Aldridge can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Aldridge, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
Here's Bledsoe, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half, minus that one miss. 3 of 4 now from the field right now in the second half.
Beal finds Howard. Pass to Aldridge. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .152 left in the third quarter. Beverly, the pass to Beal. 6 to shoot.
His struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
Kept alive, Leonard. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Leonard's got 11 points.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded a corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
And Beal kicks to Howard. For Pittsburgh, they've made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Second player taken in the 2006 NBA draft. Aldridge has been an all-star multiple times and one of the game's most prolific scorers over the past decade. Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
Robinson with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Puts up a three, and again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, this is a tough one. The D is giving up way too many open looks, guys, and they're paying for it.
Beverly finds Beal. Now Howard. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Tipped away.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to really good clock management, and you want to maximize each of your possessions. Yeah, certainly an attitude change at halftime after sort of wandering around in the first. He's kicked it into gear here for the second frame.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Bledsoe dishes to Redick. Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Beal the pass to Howard. Now here's Beverly. Batum for three. That one no good. And we've watched three so far in this one. New York ahead. They lead by 8. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Sabonis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Redick in at the shooting guard.
Well, that's where he is just a force. Such a great internal clock in terms of his timing to go up and block those shots, Kevin.
Pittsburgh trails by 8. And here's Beverly. Pass to Beal. Dishes to Batum. He kicks to Howard. Shot clock at 5. Beverly for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Trying to find Bledsoe. Gets it to him. From past the arc. And that one is off. So Pittsburgh will take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Robinson against Batum. Howard kicks to Beverly for 3. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
Redick finds Bledsoe. Pass to Sabonis. Now Redick. Here's Bledsoe. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Beverly. Here's Batum. Pittsburgh working the ball around. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Here's Bledsoe. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
Really shocking he didn't take advantage of that golden opportunity there. He needs to be much better in that situation.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Now, and Dwight Howard is used to being the go-to guy earlier on in his career in Orlando for sure, but a remarkable time for him to come up big.
New York calls timeout. They're up by 4. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Eric Bledsoe.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Fizdale said to the team. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let up out there. We'll see how well he got the point across.
All right, thank you, David. Batum against Sabonis. Here's Aldridge. They grab their own miss, and Howard with the second chance points.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
And the shot is good. Leonard's got 11 in the second half. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Pittsburgh. 6-point game. Down low and stolen by Reddick. Here's Bledsoe. It's blocked.
Can't be lazy around Patrick Beverly. He's going to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks a shot.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. They're trailing by 7. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Beal. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Reddick passes to Bledsoe. Takes the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned, playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. They trail by 8. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that one's good. Beverly.
Yeah, kind of tough on the defense when you let Beverly beat you on the inside. That can get his confidence going from the outside. So damage from the paint that time.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass, and a contested three is not your objective. One more, maybe.
So it's New York picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be...
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy.